Hail to the summer, hail to the summer, the season that drives the cold winter away. Hail to the summer, light your bonfire, today is Beltane.
Brad turned to the other guy on the couch and caught his breath. The kid was a young man with red blonde hair and a faint shadow on his cheeks that might have been peach fuzz or a few days' growth. His green eyes stared forward and his lips were slightly parted. In the chaos of the room, he was the still point, sitting in a deep calm that seemed to come from another world. Brad blushed. His gaze was invasive. The young man would get angry if he noticed. "I really like this song," Daniel said. Brad nearly yelped. Daniel turned to him. "It's Weaving the Summer by Spiral Dance. Do you know them?" Brad shook his head. "That line about the mist and the shining sea, it reminds me of where I live." "Oh, you don't live here?" "Oh, I do now, but the other place I live, it's on the coast. I'm here as a kind of test for a while." He smiled into his lap. "I live just up the street, so I guess we're neighbors for a while." "Well," Daniel grinned, "yes, for a while. This is an intentional community of sorts. It's the kind of community I want to live in. So I'm trying this out to see if I can fit in." "I live in a condo complex," Brad said. "We have an HOA, but I wouldn't call us a community. We hate each other, actually." Daniel's eyes sparkled. "Well, that's it, isn't it? How can you commit to live with people if you're not sure you're going to like them?" "Well, you can't love everyone." "In the Gospel of John, Jesus says, 'This also I command you, that you love one another as I have loved you.' But can we?" Uh-oh, Brad thought. Jesus talk. But he didn't let him stop him. "The question is, should we? Some people use love as a weapon." "Yes, but what's the point of loving only the lovable? What's the point of loving them if they can't love you back?" "I wondered about that," Daniel said, "but Father Tomas said Jesus wouldn't have asked us to do it if he didn't think we could." Brad leaned back. "Father Tomas? You mean the priest at St. Cam's in San Lucca? You've heard of San Lucca?" "We really are neighbors. I'm Bradley Holt. My brother runs the ranch down there. The Dude Ranch, we get our water from them, and my sister runs the inn." "Oh, sure, I use their equipment to grade the road to the monastery." "You drive a road grader? Impressive." Daniel grinned and looked like a boy again. Brad had trouble fixing his age. 18? 22? He couldn't imagine this slight, quiet man running earth-moving equipment. "Well, isn't that something? I come all the way up from St. Cam's just to meet my neighbor." "Oh, well, I don't live there now. I haven't since high school." I love that down there, though, don't you? Most of the time it's just you and the land and the sea." Maybe so, but I don't think I'm going back." "What about you?" "Well, that kind of depends on what happens here." A new song started, and Brad's ears pricked up. "I know this. This is My Church from Naked Man. It's one of my favorites." "What's it from?" "Naked Man, by the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus. Have you heard the whole song cycle?" "No, just this one." "Why is it called Naked Man?" "I guess it's because it's the naked truth. Strong, but vulnerable. You know, like a forest can be strong, but vulnerable to forest fire." "Yeah, I get that. I used to hike naked in the woods with my partner." Why did I say that? But Daniel wasn't shocked. "I could never do that," he said. "Poison oak likes me too much. I'd be happy naked anywhere except for that." Was that a signal? Brad shifted on the sofa. "You know, I have the whole album at home. I could play it for you." "Thanks, but no. I need to go help in the kitchen. This place is just like a monastery. If someone doesn't do the dishes now and then, everything grinds to a halt." "Oh, I should go too, but maybe I'll come back while you're still here." "I'd like that," Daniel said. "I enjoyed talking with you." He leaned forward and gave Brad a hug. Brad's skin tingled on the way home. He wondered if the hug meant the same thing to Daniel as it did to him. And then I blow it by talking about naked men in the woods. Back at the condo, he opened his laptop and stared at the screen. This is not what he wanted to do with his life. He was 32. He should be where he wanted to be by now. Instead, he felt lost in the woods, deeper than the wilderness, with no way out. And then, someone like Daniel comes along, living next door. Why am I only finding out about him now?
Hail to the summer, the season that drives the cold winter away. Hail to the summer, light your bonfire. Today is Beltane.